what needs to be done tomorrow to change the fortunes? And I know it was just one game and probably an anomaly of what we saw from your team last night.
Yeah, you know what? The last month or so, I think we've been playing some good hockey, and there's 82 games. You're gonna have some games that it doesn't click as well, and you'll get some loss, but it's how you respond. So I think for us, it's just to keep doing what we're doing, playing hard, play some good defensively, and we're gonna get our chances.
Based on how you've responded in adverse situations here, there's got to be a lot of confidence going into tomorrow's game based on that.
Well, I think we have belief in how we play the game and how our identity is. I think we're giving ourselves a chance to win every game, and it's obviously it's a tough one to swallow last game, but we just got to keep pushing.
Going through a little bit of a stretch, a quiet stretch on the power plays. Is there something that you see or something simple that can change the fortunes?
Yeah, I mean, power play is a funny thing. Sometimes you won't score for 5-6 games, and then you're going to score for 5-6 in a row. So it's about just clicking, making sure that we get our chances, and where we have a chance just to bear down. So you want your power play to click. Usually when your power play is clicking, you're giving yourself a chance to win. So we just got to go back to what we were doing before.
You getting a sense at all that there's gripping of the sticks maybe a little bit too tight in the offensive zone?
Maybe a little bit, but saying that, I think last game's not a good way to look at it. But before that, I think we're still getting our chances. We're still getting guys to the net and getting some gritty chances. So we should keep doing that.
Shane Pinto up with you and Brady today at practice. Just what does Shane bring to the lineup, both on your line but also from a team perspective as well?
Yeah, he brings a lot. He plays every situation. He's a very responsible centerman for his age, and anytime you play with a player like that, you try to get him the puck. He can score, and he's just a smart player out there.
And with Josh's absence, just how important is that center depth stepping up in instances like that?
Yeah, I mean, every team has that during the season. One guy goes down, another guy has to step up and take that role. So, it's a good challenge for us. Obviously, Josh brings a lot to our team, and he's another guy that plays in every situation. So, we just need guys to step up and kind of fill that role.
Does it look like you're going to be in tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the plan. I've been feeling a lot better, and it's exciting to be around the guys, just be on the road last several days, and you get the itch to play even more, and it's been a long time coming, so pretty excited.
What's your assessment of what you've seen from the team of late?
Oh, played great hockey, honestly. I think we've obviously last game wasn't what we wanted, but it's going to happen throughout the course of 82 games. There will be moments like this. I think the guys have done a good job fighting adversity, different things, Ali injury, all kinds of things. I mean, Shabby getting the puck in the face there, coming back, like the first period in Jersey, the way the shots were on net, and then we find a way to flip the game, play pretty good 40 minutes to finish, things like that. I'm really excited to join and trying to help out any way I can.
So what did you see last night?
Yeah, well, you see a lot from the press box. The game definitely slows down. I try and kind of take advantage of those moments, even on an individual level, to try and sometimes find some time out on the ice that you feel maybe you don't have when you're on the live play. And from up top, definitely there is more room out there than you think at times. So team-wise, I don't really want to comment on anything. It's just wasn't a great game overall, but I wasn't part of it. It's tough to say. I know the guys have been really grinding and working hard, and we're all excited to bounce back tomorrow.
You've been in a situation in the past where you've missed some time and come back. What's the approach even for a veteran when you do?
Yeah, just get out there, try and play physical, play my game, be hard to play against, hang on to pucks down low. Just simple hockey. I've never really been a complicated hockey player. I want to shoot the puck when I can. I'm really excited, honestly. I think that's the other thing, even in the room, bring some energy, bring the excitement. The guys have been really working hard. It's kind of in this time of the year, throughout game 40 to 60, 65. It's kind of longer part of the season for these guys, so I hope I can bring some of that energy.
On the practice ice today, you were with Zach Ostapchuk and Ridley Gregg. There's some sandpaper, it looks like, to this line.
I like the way Osty's been playing. I think you see every time you can get into someone's face, cross check, slashing, whatever it is after a whistle. Same with Rids. He brings a lot of pace to any line that he plays. He's skating really well. I think that's going to help us out. Retrieving pucks and playing physical, so I want to add to that.
Just jumping in, you kind of mentioned it, jumping in kind of 40 games or so through the year. Just what are the differences for you jumping in? You have experience playing at this time of the year in the past, just jumping at this point.
I'm not too worried about that. There's a couple other instances in my career that I missed extended time, came back, and I hope it's somewhat seamless to a point. Again, like my game usually is pretty simple. I'm not going to go out there and try and change anything. I want to just add to the team play, the team system that the guys have been applying really well. I think we should be proud so far all the guys have played, and it's time to get excited to kind of keep adding on to that.
Also, sorry, one more. A lot of emphasis on the depth and the bottom six of this group. Just what do you hope to kind of bring to that to try and add to the team?
Yeah, again, like I said, much of the same as some of the other guys that they do. You see a guy like Cuzzy too. I think he's played really good hockey. He gets a chance to play there with Timmy, I'm thinking Drake, so it should be exciting for him. I think every line got to go out there with the mentality. Play the right way, play the team game, and honestly, if you beat your matchup, you're going to have a good chance to win every single game.
Just wanted to ask you, you're on the ice almost first every time. Zamboni's out there today, you're out there, you're working on your stuff. Just why be out there so early?
Yeah, well, I mean, just got to prepare as best I can. Obviously, I'm not too thrilled with individually how my game's going, but no, it's bound to happen. The amount of work you put in, the results are going to follow.
And how important is it for you to, again, step up in a moment like this where, team's looking to bounce back tomorrow night and, try to have a good performance tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the season, the rest of the season, it's all about response games. It's all about responding, find another level to each individual's game. And for me, it's I feel what works best for me is putting that extra work in and knowing that I did absolutely everything possible to prepare and be ready for a game tomorrow.
And with Shane now stepping up to the line with you and G, just how important has his impact been to the lineup so far, and what are you looking to see with him tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a lot of good chemistry that we've had over the years, but I think what makes our group so special is the amount of talent that we have, and it kind of is showing that everybody's able to play with everybody, and everybody brings something different to the table. So I'm really looking forward to the opportunity.
Make it easier to get into games where you have to respond when you're playing the same opponent twice in 6 days here. It got spicy on Saturday, and that plays right into your hand.
I mean, yeah, it's expect the same type of game. These are valuable points. These are big moments, big opportunities. Not just for the group, but for individuals to bring their best in these types of games. So, really looking forward to the game tomorrow, but more important, looking forward to some family time today and getting ready to go for tomorrow.
As a leader on this team, what do you see the impact being of the way Jake Sanderson sort of carries himself and goes about his business?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just how much of a pro he is already. It's really impressive how he just not just handles himself on the ice, but off the ice, and the way he cares, prepares for the game, and he's always tip-top shape, and it kind of shows in the game and the plays he makes out there.
How was practice today?
It was good.
Yeah,
we had a good skate. A lot of puck touches. We haven't had a practice for a while, it seems, and I think it showed a little bit in our game.
Looks like you're going to shuffle the deck going into tomorrow's game.
Possibly, yes.
Okay, can you give us an update on absent players? Josh Norris, we'll start with him.
Yeah, he's going to be out for probably the weekend.
Upper body.
Yes.
Okay. And no Nick Jensen and no Jake Sanderson on the ice today.
Just precautionary, just maintenance days.
Okay, good to go.
Should be.
David Perron, good to go.
Looks like it.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
What's he going to bring to your lineup?
Yeah, it's be good to have him back. He's been out for a while now, and veteran leadership, obviously. Good hockey player, and it'd be nice to have him back in the lineup.
Speaking of Sanderson, what do you see from him in terms of both his defense as a 22-year-old and also what he's getting to happen on the offensive side?
Yeah, I mean, Sandy's one of those players that, quite honestly, he can almost coach himself. He's very driven, very smart. He's already a really good pro. And he brings a lot to the table for our team at a young age. I think you nailed it defensively. He's smart, but he's also really committed to being a defending defenseman, and still brings a lot of offense to our team as well, which is, for a young age, it's impressive.
What is the impact when you have a player who is that young, who has sort of that, seriousness to his approach and his game?
It's nice to see. I think it rubs off on the rest of the group. It's not something that, personally I've seen a lot. A player that's, seems mature beyond his years a little bit, and he's an enjoyable player to coach.
What's key for this group trying to bounce back? Playing some good hockey as of late, but just trying to bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just nailed it. You're not going to win every game of the year, and even though everyone's tight in the standings, teams are going to lose, and the teams that can respond and get back onto their game the quickest are going to be the teams that end up making the playoffs. And having different guys, different players step up at different times. Obviously, with Josh going out, it gives opportunity to someone else, and that's all part of this type of hockey.
Any specific messages to your power players?
Or who?
Your power players, your power play units.
They understand that they have to be a little better. We know that.
Is it a simple solution? Is your message get the puck to the net, throw the puck
Yeah.
at the net?
Elfie does a great job with the power play, him and Mike Yo. It's not simply just shoot the puck to the net and try to go there. It's a lot more complicated than that, and we'll get back on track.